How big is the universe? Welcome to Understanding the Universe channel. Have you ever looked up at the vast night sky and wondered, just how big is the universe? It's a simple question with an answer more staggering than the brightest stars above. The universe is unimaginably vast, mysterious and humbling, filled with wonders that challenge everything we know. In this cosmic journey, we'll uncover the staggering scale of our universe and explore what lies beyond the limits of our understanding. Prepare to be amazed. Welcome to Understanding the Universe channel. We are happy to welcome you on our journey to explore the wonders of the universe. Today, we will talk about how big is the universe. Let's begin with something familiar, our galactic home, the Milky Way. As you gaze at the night sky, every star you see belongs to this immense spiral galaxy. Stretching 100,000 light-years across, the Milky Way holds over 100 billion stars. To put that colossal size into perspective, if you traveled at the speed of light, which is an astonishing 300,000 kilometers per second, it would still take you 100,000 years to cross our galaxy from one edge to the other. Yet our galaxy is not just stars and planets. It's a swirling sea of gas, dust, nebulae, and dark matter, all held together by the gravitational embrace of an invisible supermassive black hole at its center. Our solar system, with its modest star, the Sun, is just a tiny speck tucked away in one of the Milky Way's spiral arms, known as the Orion Arm. But as enormous as the Milky Way is, it's just one galaxy. And out there, beyond what we can see immediately, exists an entire neighborhood of galaxies. Stepping beyond our Milky Way, we encounter the local group, our closest cluster of galaxies. This small cosmic family consists of at least 54 galaxies, most of them dwarf galaxies. Among the most prominent members is the spectacular Andromeda Galaxy, our nearest galactic neighbor. Andromeda is even larger than the Milky Way, housing over 1 trillion stars. Despite being 2.5 million light-years away, it is actually moving closer to our galaxy, a slow-motion cosmic dance that will eventually bring the Milky Way and Andromeda into a colossal galactic merger in about 4.5 billion years. Even between these neighbors, the distances are staggering. If we wanted to send a spacecraft to Andromeda traveling at the speed of light, the trip would take longer than the entire span of human existence here on Earth. And yet, the local group is just a tiny fraction of what exists in the grand cosmic map. Moving farther out, we encounter the Virgo supercluster, a massive structure containing thousands of galaxies, including the entirety of the local group. Spanning 110 million light-years, the Virgo supercluster is an awe-inspiring web of stars, planets, and dark matter bound together by an intricate gravitational dance. Our Milky Way and its local group neighbors occupy a small, unassuming corner of this colossal supercluster. Amid its vastness exists the Virgo cluster, located at its core, which is teeming with galaxies clustered densely together. To better grasp the size of the Virgo supercluster, imagine this. Each galaxy within it contains billions or even trillions of stars, and for every galaxy, vast oceans of empty space stretch between them. Yet the Virgo supercluster is only a small local section of an even larger structure on the universal scale. Zooming out even further, we arrive at the Laniakea supercluster. This is our true cosmic home, a sprawling structure of galaxies spanning a mind-boggling 500 million light-years. The name Laniakea is derived from Hawaiian, meaning immeasurable heavens, and it couldn't be more fitting. This massive structure contains over 100,000 galaxies, including our Milky Way. Think about that for a moment. 100,000 galaxies, each with billions or trillions of stars. The scale is beyond human comprehension. Laniakea is interconnected by what astronomers call the cosmic web. Galaxies within it are linked by vast, invisible filaments of dark matter, forming a striking web-like pattern. At the heart of Laniakea lies the Great Attractor, whose immense gravitational pull binds these galaxies together. Even as we marvel at this structure, it's critical to remember that Laniakea is just one supercluster. Beyond it lies an expanse of interconnected galaxies that weave the universe into its awe-inspiring cosmic tapestry. Let's now take an even broader leap into the unknown. Now we come to the largest structure humanity can observe, the universe as we know it, the observable universe. At first glance, 93 billion light-years in diameter might sound like a large enough number to describe everything. But this is only the part of the universe we can observe. There's much more we may never see. Within this observable universe lie trillions of galaxies. Each of those galaxies harbors billions or even trillions of stars, with likely countless planets orbiting them. Using modern telescopes, astronomers have managed to peer billions of years into the past, studying light emitted shortly after the Big Bang, which occurred roughly 13.8 billion years ago. One of the most incredible aspects of the observable universe is how it reveals both time and space. When we look at galaxies billions of light years away, we aren't just looking at distance. We're looking back in time, into the early days of the universe itself. Light takes time to travel across these vast distances, so the farther we look, the older the light we're seeing. But even the observable universe, the sum of all that we can detect, is likely just a small portion of the larger cosmos. What lies beyond this observable universe? This is the question that truly stretches the limits of our imagination. Astronomers believe that the observable universe is only a slice of the total universe. The rest lies beyond the cosmic horizon, the farthest point we can measure, beyond which light has not yet reached us in the age of the universe. There are many intriguing possibilities. One is that the universe is infinite, continuing forever in every direction. Alternatively, some theories suggest that the universe may eventually curve back on itself, creating a finite but boundless loop, like the surface of a sphere. Another possibility? Multiverses, the concept that our universe is just one among countless others, each with its own unique laws of physics. While this remains speculative, it's tantalizing to imagine that there may be infinite universes waiting to be discovered. Regardless of what lies beyond, the unknown stretches endlessly, leaving us humbled in the face of its scope. As our journey across the universe ends, we must now turn back to where we began. Here on Earth, a tiny speck floating in a vast, cosmic sea. From the Milky Way to the infinite stretches of space, the sheer scale of the universe leaves us in awe of its grandeur. And yet what's most humbling about this exploration is how small we are. Our entire planet is just a pale blue dot suspended in the fabric of a universe so vast it defies comprehension. The atoms in our bodies were forged in the hearts of ancient stars that exploded billions of years ago. We are quite literally stardust, connected to the universe in ways both profound and poetic. But our smallness is not a reason to feel insignificant. It's a call to marvel at the fact that we're here. Out of billions of galaxies, trillions of stars, and uncountable worlds, we exist. With every discovery we make, the universe becomes bigger and grander, reminding us that the adventure of exploring it will never end. So next time you look up at the night sky, let yourself be overwhelmed by its beauty and mystery. Remember that in all its vastness, the universe holds endless stories for us to uncover. And above all, let it inspire you to keep looking, to keep wondering, because the journey into the infinite is only just beginning. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on the channel. See you next time, with compliments from Understanding the Universe channel.